My name is Dan Anino. I'm the head men's lacrosse coach here at Bates College. We recently, as a program, went through a workshop called A Long Talk, which is an anti-racism activation workshop. But when I brought it to our team, I was really taken aback by our returners and a group of guys that I was just getting to know, who spoke so highly and so passionately about the value of this organization and their experience working with the Long Talk in the past. So I was really fortunate to go through a community conversation workshop with our first years, our class of 2026. Really fortunate in having a group that cares so deeply about that. And we still have plenty of work to do here in our program, on this campus, and beyond. But a Long Talk gave us the tools to begin to interrupt racism when we see it and start making an impact on our experience as a team and on our experience here on this campus.
Hey everyone, my name is Ben Miller. I am a sophomore defenseman on the lacrosse team. So the Long Talk affected me a ton, honestly. After the entire experience, I called my family to tell them about it, really reached out and tell them how to be proactive and be an anti-racist rather than just not racist. Be proactive in combating against racist experiences that people have. And then after the entire Long Talk experience, me and two of my best friends, who happened to be black, we sat down in my room for about an hour and just really reflected on the entire experience, even shed a tear talking about their experience. And being biracial, it was really cool to see both parts of my identity really come together and try and learn about all these new tools and things that we can do to combat racism in our country.
Hello, my name's Will Shinnebeck. I'm a 2023 attackman on the Bates lacrosse team, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think the Long Talk is so important. Not only is it informative, you learn a lot of new facts. I was in a race relation group in high school and learned in the first hour tons of new things. It is also teaches you to be proactive, how to be an anti-racist. And I think that's very important because we need to learn how to combat these changes.
Hi guys, I'm Henry Brunings. I'm a sophomore from Seattle, and I participated in the Long Talk last year with my team as a first year, and it was a super powerful experience. I felt like I learned so much from it. One of the biggest things I took away is the importance of questioning narratives and critically thinking about narratives that we've been taught in school and in life, because a lot of racism in America is perpetuated by narratives that have been around for a long time and are still persistent. And I think that questioning those narratives is something that we learned to do through a Long Talk, and we got to understand the roots of racism in America and the enslavement of Black people, and I feel like everyone came away with some super important life knowledge.
I'm Denham Evans. I'm a 2025 midfielder on the lacrosse team. I would say a Long Talk affected me a lot. It was just really nice to see a bunch of people that aren't black being so involved in something that's a huge problem in America today. And it just really feels good to have teammates that I know and I love that are supporting me as well, and other people that look like me and are willing to be the change that they want to be in the world. And it's really nice to see, and it affects me a lot.
My name's Liam Rule, and I'm a freshman here at Bates College. The Long Talk to me was something that I have never been exposed to before, but it's also something that I will now be trying to expose my family and my friends, not only here who haven't had experiences with the Long Talk, but also back home, who maybe I'm more close with and who I know can have more of an impact on my community. It's also taught me not only how to be an active anti-racist, but also how to effectively diffuse certain situations regarding racism, whether it's through using my newfound skills with the CPR protocol and how to educate people who may not have the privilege of going through such an amazing experience that the Long Talk is that I have.
There's 11, class 25. As a returning player, especially to do that, just because I know I have 50 guys who understand what it's like to be African American in America and understand what we go through day in and day out. And for them to be just so committed to it and wanting to do it and being involved and interactive during the program is just super special to me. And I just know that going on, this is a culture that we're building in our program, and just passing it down year after year, and like having like the new guys come in and do this program. It just shows that like what we're building here, and it shows that just like how special a group of guys we have here, and just like that we all care about this one initiative.
Hi, my name is Brendan Lau. I am a senior lacrosse player. I would say that the long talk, what I got out of it, coming from somewhere that is predominantly pretty sheltered and predominantly pretty white, playing a sport that's also predominantly pretty white, I think it's a very important conversation that we all need to have, especially within my sport. And now that I have a lot of teammates here at Bates of color, to understand what they go through on a day-to-day basis and how we can combat those issues so they don't have to face them moving forward.